Alright, what is going on? Jimmy, this video's for you. Because, yeah, I got your message about, what the fuck? Record. Oh, some asshole is trying to fucking call me in the middle of my motherfucking video. Did that fuck up the video? I don't even know. I'm such a boomer. Anyways, so yeah, Jimmy, I got your message about your guitar. I'm not sure what that is. It's not exactly an official Fender Strat. It's some kind of knockoff Strat. It doesn't look that great, but I think you could mod it up a little and probably make it playable and whatnot. If you want my honest opinion, you got a cheap piece of crap, probably made in Mexico or China or some shit. I don't know, probably a $200 to $300 guitar, roughly. Not very nice. But, you know, if you change the pickups to some custom shop Fenders, some Seymour Duncans, maybe some TV Jones, Filtertron, something like that, it would sound a lot better, probably. Maybe get a new wiring harness, get some better metals, you know, some harder metals, keep your tuning stability better. Just play it in, sand it. Maybe if the nut right here is a little sharp, a lot of shitty, cheaper guitars, they have like a sharp nut, so when you're doing a chord, sometimes you'll, ow, ow, you know, sometimes that happens. So you can get a little sandpaper and sand it down right there to make it a little more flush and smooth so it doesn't hurt. Of course, I'm playing my Hollow Flake custom shop, so, you know, there's nothing wrong with this guitar at all. It's amazing. But yeah, yeah, you can do stuff like that to make your guitar play a little bit better. I just want to give you some tips, you know, some advice, because it didn't sound like you wanted to keep up with it. It sounded like you were ready to quit. And let me tell you right now, when I first started playing, I had a acoustic guitar. It was like a Kakamine or something like that. It was a junior model. It was short scale, really small guitar. And I hated it. I was just like you, Jimmy. I didn't like it. My fingers were fucking hurting, dude. And I was playing on acoustic. It's harder to play acoustics than electrics. So it was even worse for me. And I really didn't like it. And I brought the guitar to school and showed it off to my friends. And some of my friends played guitar and they were much fucking better than me. And it would just kind of make me jealous and, you know, whatever. And I just wasn't picking up the techniques and moves, you know. They were more experienced than me. I just started and I didn't know what I was fucking doing. And my fingertips started hurting like a motherfucker that first and second week that I was playing. I really didn't like it, really didn't appreciate the way it made me feel. And every time I'd pick up the guitar and started messing with it, you know, messed with oh, what's this do? Okay. Just couldn't put shit together. I was playing like that, like, okay, how does that one go? And people would show me how to play easy shit, like easy stuff, and I would try to replicate it and I would still struggle, you know? But you keep persisting at it. You keep on trying. And you eventually start to get the feel for it. Your fingertips develop calluses, so you can touch the guitar all over and that really don't hurt anymore. And if it does, it's only slightly and it's not that serious. Some tips are your forehead. If your forehead's getting a little sweaty, wipe your forehead. Wipe it. And the grease on your fingertips from your fucking greasy face, that can help make it a little smoother to slide on too. I do that a lot of the time, especially if it's a guitar that has been sitting there for a while, a few days or longer, and dust has collected on the strings a little bit. You pick it up, you start playing, you start sliding, you'll feel that dust resistance build up a little bit, and it's kind of fucking lame. So what you do is you just sort of wipe down the guitar strings like this, you know, just sort of run your greasy hands all over it like that. Warm it up a little bit, because if it's cold doesn't slide that great. You know, it's kind of resistant. So yeah, once you get it going though, you can really play. So yeah. And I don't even use a pick. I'm not very good with picks for some reason. I never adopted the feel of a guitar pick very good. So that kind of sucks for me, but it's also kind of good because, well, it gives you a different way to play, essentially, you know. But yeah, guitar picks, if you want to use a guitar pick, there's all kinds of types. These are my favorite to use, these Dunlap orange ones. John Frusciante uses them, so naturally I'm a giant Chili Peppers fan, so I go with those. But, you know, fuck around. There's different grades of pickups. These cool ones, see-through ones, all kinds of shit you can get. I think the green Dunlaps, those are also good. They're a little thicker, I think, than the orange ones. I can't remember. But yeah, you can get those picks. And then they have thicker ones like this that are kind of fuzzy. These are designed for bass guitars and whatnot. So those are pretty dope. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I know getting into guitar at first can be kind of nerve-wracking and frustrating and egregious. But eventually I started to like learn stuff. Basically, my advice is when you try to like learn some of your favorite songs and themes and musical vibes, jams, all that stuff, when you first start learning, try to learn stuff that's you know, very basic, very simple, one note at a time stuff, and learn stuff that's slow. Slow is key. All right, here's a really good example. I'll play Ocarina of Time's Zelda's Lullaby theme song. It's very slow and very easy, and just like that, and then it repeats again, and then does this number right up to here. Like that, something like that, you know? Very slow, very easy, and you start to pick up your guitar playing a little bit. Actually, Ocarina of Time is a great game to start with to learn guitar because so many of the themes are very memorable, very slow, and very short. So it's very easy to learn. Like, how's that one go? Yeah, very easy. What about the what do you call it? The Haunted Forest theme or whatever. How's that go? How's that go? I forgot. How's that go? I can't remember. I can't fucking remember. But if I did, I'd play it for you. God damn it! How's it go? I am frustrated. I gotta remember. I gotta remember. I gotta remember. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I just fucking forgot. I fucking forgot, man. Oh, there it is. Wait, no. I can't believe I actually forgot that one. I'm an asshole. But, yeah, no, if you're like me, you learn a lot of shit, and then you start forgetting old shit, and you gotta relearn it, and what do you want, right? The human brain can only remember so much. But, yeah, start with stuff like that, and not all of it's going to be very easy, and everybody's different. Some people will pick it up like nothing, other people will struggle with it like crazy, even though for most people it's the easiest thing ever. Meanwhile, you can probably play some Hendrix or whatever, and people will be like, how do you do that? And so it's like that. There really isn't, oh my god, that guitarist is like the best ever. And I'm like, no, the reality is everybody's different. Some people have good skills at this and that. Everybody's hands are shaped differently. Like, look at mine. I got these big fucking hands with these long Skeletor fingers. So my fingers are really good for reaching all the way around and shit. I got really good grip and whatnot. I can reach things easily with my big fucking hands. But my drawback is these long, skinny fingers don't have that much torque to them. They're kind of weak, you know, compared to shorter, fatter, stronger, stubbier fingers, which are much better for endurance playing, and those guys could play longer than I could before getting tired. So, yeah, everybody's fucking different, you know? That's my point. Okay, but, and then another thing to learn is bar chords. Bar chords are the easiest shit ever, dude. Oh my god, there's another scammer calling me. Fuck off. Alright, so yeah, bar chords. You just take this finger right here, and then you take this finger right there, those two right there, these two fucking fingers right there, and that's all you do really, is just put them on the guitar neck like so. I love bar chords. They're the coolest sounding fucking thing. Yeah, you can, so many things are badass that are bar chords, you know? So it's all about just figuring it out, man. Hey, what's up, Tom?
Hi, Dave.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Making a video.
Oh, okay.
What do you want?
After you're on it?
Oh, yeah, sure. That'll be good. Cool deal. Sorry, that was my bro. Yeah, the reason I'm fucking here, actually, is because, shit froze, dude. Shit froze here in Texas, and the power is out at my shop. I should be working right now, but because the power is out, I can't really run the shop, can I? So, fuck work, and I get to relax. So, yeah, it's pretty shitty out, but whatever. At least I got some free time, so I'll do this video, and then I got to do some cleaning, and I'm gonna fucking paint that guitar body, so that'll be cool. Hopefully everything works out, because I kind of don't know what I'm doing, but, you know, whatever. Hey, you know, worst case scenario, I fuck up and I'll have to get an expert to actually properly paint it for me, right? I'm just trying to save money. But yeah, bar chords are badass. Here's some right here, some memorable stuff. Yeah, that's Blur's song too. Oh, Halo. Halo has some bar chords. Yeah, something like that. Bar chords, super awesome. I really like that one song by the Stooges. How's that go? I don't know, something like that. But yeah, you can mess around a lot. It's fun to learn solos and stuff. I'm not the best at them. I learned a few, like here's one. I'm not loud enough. I need to crank it up. Let's get some... I'm using the fuzz pedal, the Waza fuzz here. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Plus, I haven't played this guitar very much lately. I should play it more. It also has sort of a glossy neck, sort of, so it's a little harder for me to slide on them. More a bigger fan of the satin stuff. So anyways, bar chords, man. Fuck around with those a lot. Those are always fun to mess with. And they're pretty easy to do once you get the hang of it. You know, just put your finger right there on that top fret, and then this one on the 2 frets over, 1 down, and there you go. And maybe if you can get the hang of it, use your pinky to kind of help aid with the string right under it. And there you go. But lots of songs are done in bar chords, like what's that song called? The War Pig by Black Sabbath. Yeah. You put your palm on the bridge right here to create that muting noise. See, that's without. Here it is. That's the sound you want, you know. So, you know. I'm doing it wrong. And then, how's it go? Something like that. Yeah, so, see, I'm not that very good at guitar, but I know some tricks. I can show you some stuff. And the key is just to have fun with it, you know, to get that feel for those themes that you're working on learning. Like recently I've been really big into Final Fantasy music. I learned some stuff here. Oh, here's one that you could probably learn real easily, Jimmy. This is a song called You're Not Alone by Final Fantasy IX. Here we go. How's it go? Forget the rest. Something like that, you know? You can figure out a lot of this stuff. Something like that. I can't remember how it goes. Sorry, I'm sucking right now. Silent Hill. I know Silent Hill. Although that's not the effect you want to use for that theme. Here's some Van Halen. I also got a wah pedal, man. It's pretty cool. Check it out. How's it go? Oh, there we go. Something like that. So yeah, you can fuck around with all this stuff. Pedals are fun. They're real fun. I like messing with them probably too much. But yeah, you can learn all kinds of shit on here. You know, just keep at it, you know. And my advice is just to sort of find your own kind of feel and groove and what you like. Make yourself unique. Don't take too much advice from so-called guitar like pros and whatnot. Yeah, they can give you a lot of tips and they can show you a lot of cool stuff, but unfortunately, a lot of the time they're giant assholes and their community is filled with snobs who act like they know everything, and it's kind of cringe. So maybe it's best not to take people like that too seriously, you know? Like there's this one guy named Beato. He's one of the more popular guys on YouTube. And honestly, the guy's a piece of shit. So like, maybe not listen to that guy. And he's always doing videos like, I got to meet with the world's greatest guitarist. And like, that's an opinion. Shut the fuck up. Or like, every guitarist needs to know these 5 rules. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Maybe your rules fucking suck ass. Like, 5 rules? Really? Like, why not 6? Why not 4? You know? Like, I don't know, dude. Like, they really have these clickbaity titles in their videos a lot of the time. Like, you must have these guitars. You must play this way. And it's like, stop being such a fucking Nazi about how one should enjoy art. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Nobody's hurting here financially. Nobody's getting, like, massively fucking wallet raped or destroyed. Leave them alone, dude. That's my motto. Like, whenever I bitch about video games and shit, you know? Like, if there's a game that I think sucks, but somebody else thinks it's good, I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, fuck you, you're dead to me, you suck ass, you should die. I'm not gonna be a giant asshole like that. What I will call out, though, is the fucking obvious wallet rape. If said shitty video game has fucking wallet rape microtransaction scammery written all over it, I'm gonna say some shit. I'm gonna say that that game fucking sucks because of that reason. Not because of the gameplay or the story or the visuals or anything like that. No, that's very opinion-based. If you like it or hate it, whatever. If it's your thing, if it's not, whatever. You know? It's like the Last of Us 2 situation, you know? If you're not into zombies, if you're not into the whole a post-apocalyptic thing, yeah, maybe this ain't for you. Maybe you're not gonna like it very much. I can understand that, you know? Hey, I don't like ballet, all right? I don't know shit about ballet. I'm not a ballet guy. I'm not even a dancing person. I suck at dancing. I'm not gonna act like an authority on it, and I'm not gonna fucking talk massive shit about it. I don't know anything, okay, in that regard, all right? So I fuck off. I shut the fuck up. Why can't these assholes fucking do the same? I don't get it. They just make themselves look fucking stupid and bossy and picky and... No, I don't want to give off that vibe, you know, man? So when you play guitar, just sort of play whatever you want, you know? Go with it. Do what you think is best, you know? Try different things. I'm always trying shit. Yeah, so check this out, Jimmy. This is a capo. I don't know if you know about these. You put these on the frets wherever the fuck you want, you know? Here's one that on the 3rd fret, Dinosaur Jr. uses that one. Whoa, that's loud. Let me turn that off. Okay. I think this guitar's out of tune. I think because of the freezing ass weather, I went out of tune for a sec there. Fuck yeah, I did. No wonder I've been sounding kind of weird. Yeah, Jimmy, that's another tip. Make sure you tune your fucking guitar. Don't be an asshole like me. Come on, assholes at Fender. This is a custom shop guitar. You would think it wouldn't go out of tune. The amount of fucking money I spent on this fucking thing. Fucking bitches. Alright. But anyway, now I'll probably sound a lot better. Alright. How's that song go? Oh yeah. I can't remember how it goes. But maybe the fuzz is making it sound too cluttered. How's it go? Yeah, I know a few Dinosaur Jr. songs that use the capo. Here's another one. Some shit like that, you know. Yeah, I'll stop fucking with this thing. Well, actually, here's a Chili Peppers song that I know that sounds pretty cool. You put it on like the 6th fret there, and hold on, there we go. Yeah, this is finger picking stuff. Yeah, you'll get a feel for it. I don't practice it that much, so I don't know a lot of techniques, because you got to kind of get a feel for it to really get it going. But, you know, I just know some really basic, easy shit, like... Stuff like that. Why isn't this louder? I don't get it. Louder, man. I need... I'm not feeling it for some reason. But anyways, whoopsies. Alright. Let's get that tucked under there. I got too much shit. Alright, so yeah, fellers. Jimmy, that's basically a guitar for you. Strings, I forgot to talk about those. You're going to want to get D'Addarios. Those are my favorite guitar strings. D'Addario electric guitar strings. Try to get them at 10 gauge. That's kind of the go-to overall for most people. Jimi Hendrix, he used 9s. B.B. King, he used 8s. I like those a bit more, actually, personally, but that's just me. Like I said, I got the long, skinny, weak fingers, so I like a string that's easy to bend and mess with. The thicker, tougher strings that you usually find on like acoustic guitars, that's harder on my hands, and I don't like playing them very much, but, you know, I'm not too picky, so I don't really give a fuck. But, yeah, usually 9 and 10, that seems to be my range right now. Who knows? In the future, I might change my fucking mind, you know? I haven't even played on 12s or higher for electric guitars, so I don't even know what that's like. But I will soon, because I fucking ordered some. But yeah, so yeah, that's a thing. String gauges, though, yeah, go with D'Addario. They're one of the best companies. Don't go with Elixir. They're expensive, and it's the guitar string for emo kids and butt rockers who made arguably the shittiest fucking music in the 2000s ever. And I want to fucking kill myself for having listened to that shit. Trash like Simple Plan and John Mayer and Stained and butt rock crap like Nickelback and shit like that. Worst music ever made. All you guys who made that shit, fucking kill yourselves. Seriously. Anyway, but yeah, avoid those strings. And avoid also PRS guitars, because that's butt rocker trash overall, too. Now, if you want to fuck with that shit, go ahead. I'm not gonna judge you too harshly. Although I will laugh. Anyway, and then there's Ernie Ball guitar strings, which are very slippery. They're for metalheads, mainly. Metalheads and hard punk rockers and shit. But, you know, they're not bad. I dig them okay. I'll use them in a pinch. But I do prefer D'Addarios. I think that's the overall go-to best company. And if you're looking to save money on guitar strings, a company called GHS Boomers, they do guitar strings that are dirt cheap. They're like $5, $6 a pack. But they're damn good. They're not as high quality as D'Addarios. You'll probably have to change your strings a little more frequently by about a month or so. But, you know, they're still pretty fucking good. And honestly, strings, keep them in good shape, you know? When you're done with the guitar, maybe wipe it down, you know? Maybe start playing without dirty hands. Oh, what an idea, right? Wash your fucking hands before touching the instrument. Yeah. You know, stuff like that, you know? Don't gunk it up. Don't get all dirty and gross. That's all. Don't eat a bunch of fried chicken and then go play guitar, you know? That's fucking stupid. You're gonna tarnish those strings. They're gonna go to shit on you, and you might even fuck up your fretboard or stain it somehow, you know? You can't really stain a rosewood fretboard, but like a maple one, yeah, you can fucking make maple look fucking gross over time. But also, maybe that's what you're going for. Maybe you want a relic-y looking guitar. So, you know, it's all opinion stuff, really. Let me show you this thing, man. This is my bass, dude. I put this together. This is badass, dude. This is a Music Man, what do you call it? Music Man sub Sterling bass. Cheap piece of crap made in, well, I don't know where it was made. I can't remember. I scratched off the label right there. See that shit? I fucking scratched it off. It's not there. There's no black writing. And I painted the headstock this sparkly green, which is pretty dope. And I also shaved the little nub. I kind of don't like that little hook-looking thing on Music Man headstocks. I thought it looked stupid. So I took a sander to it and fucking sanded it down. And now I gave it more of a modulus kind of headstock look. And I think it looks kind of unique and kind of cool. Anyway, and then I got the pick guard on here. I stained that a matching candy apple green flake. I got purple knobs here and orange knobs for the volume and POTS control and all that stuff. Put the preamp inside. Had to drill a big-ass hole out of the inner part of the guitar right here to fit the preamp circuit board in there. It was a giant fucking pain in the ass. Assembling this motherfucker took all fucking day. And then I got some 70s Seymour Duncan super funk bass in there with an active pickup. It's active. I don't like active that much. It means you need a fucking stupid fucking battery, you know, all the time, a 9-volt battery. You gotta always keep it changed, and never leave the guitar plugged in. Ever. Even if your amp is off, don't fucking leave it plugged in. If you do, your 9-volt battery is getting drained when you do that. That's what fucking sucks about this guitar. I fucking hate that shit. But unfortunately, you can't get a killer bass really unless it has that feature. So, well, I don't know. I don't know if that last thing I said is exactly true, but in my experience, it's been pretty hard to find a cheap bass that's really good, that's growly and aggressive sounding, that doesn't have the whole battery compartment thing. Yeah, but the bass guitar is pretty badass. I know some Halo on the bass. Something like that. Do I know any other Halo themes on bass? I don't know. I know a Disco Train from Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong Quest. Yeah, how's that go? Something like that. But yeah, you can mess around with the bass. The bass is really fun. I like this funky slap bass. My brother has a bass, but it's more of a jazz bass. It's more for professional musicians. This is just fuck around bass. This is just a fun bass, you know? But yeah, I love this thing. The guitar cost me, I think it was like $220. Maybe it was $120. It was a while ago. I can't remember. But it was basically around $200. It was dirt cheap. And I ordered it with a maple fretboard. It comes with a fucking rosewood one. And I'm like, that's not what I wanted, but okay. So I just rolled with it because I didn't really care. I'm not that into bass, so I don't give a shit. I just wanted something decent enough, you know? Something fun to fuck with, right? And so yeah, but when I got the guitar, it was such a cheap piece of shit. None of the control knobs were working good. Like, they were really sensitive. Like, I would turn it just a smidge and loud as fuck. Turn it again, back the other way, it doesn't make any noise, you know? It was fucking terrible. And then when I had it plugged in, if I was moving around, this wouldn't like stay in the right spot, so it would cut in and out, and it just sounded like shit. So that's why I set it up with the new pickup, and painted it with the pick guard and the headstock, and just kind of made it my own. And I love this fucking thing. It's badass, dude. But yeah, I like the funk bass, man. anyway, but yeah, it's fun to mess with it. And this thing on the end, this is a dampener. It's for like recording and stuff mainly, but it kind of filters out unwanted noise and whatnot. So it's kind of cool to mess with shit like that. So yeah, there's all kinds of goofy crap that you can do. There's a lot of stringed instruments, and honestly, picking up bass and learning it is similar to guitar, but also different. So you can learn both very easily. So if you already know how to play one and you're first picking up the other, you'll probably pick it up a lot better than someone who's completely new, right? So yeah, that's cool. But yeah, Jimmy, yeah, you just got to keep at it. So my advice is stick with it, man. I know it's frustrating at first, but play for the first 2 weeks and finally build up those calluses. That'll make it less painful. And you know, if you're uncomfortable, you're going to be in a shit mood and you're not going to want to learn, right? Duh. So you know, if your fingers stop hurting, you know, then that's a good thing. Then you'll be able to have endurance and you'll be able to play longer and learn and experience more and figure out what sounds best to you and to others and all that shit. And you'll start picking it up. So yeah, those are my like 5 steps. Get your calluses going. Learn like single note stuff like that Zelda song I was playing earlier. Then go into bar chords and shit, you know. And then the other stuff that I haven't told you about is learning chords. Let me go back to the guitar here real quick. Just learn the basic chords. These are very popular and very, very, very used in so many songs. This one right here, these 3 notes right there, they expect you to hold them down with each individual finger like that. Guitar snobs will be like, no, you're doing it wrong. You have to hold it down with those 3 fingers and make sure your thumb is on the back of the neck like this. Don't let it overhang. And I'm just like, fuck that. Fuck you. I'll play however I want, you know? Whatever, it all sounds the same to me, man. And Hendrix played like this, so you telling me you know better than Hendrix? You know what I mean? Yeah, you can play all kinds of goofy shit like that. I love bar chords, man. But yeah, and then there's the more complicated stuff. That takes a long time to get the hang of, and a lot of the time you'll never be able to pick it up right away, you know? Like, let's say if I was going to have a guitar off with one of the greatest guitarists in the world, right? And then he plays like this amazing solo, right? And then it's my turn to show him up and copy that solo and do a better job to show that I'm the superior guitarist, right? Well, I don't know what he just fucking played. I don't know how to play that solo. I'm going to look like an asshole. I'm going to suck compared to him. But what if it was the other way around? What if it was a solo I know that he doesn't? I'm not as good of a guitarist as him, but I know that shit that I just played. He fucking doesn't. So when it's his turn to play what I just played, he's not going to sound as good, even though he's a better guitarist. Does that mean he's worse than me because of that one fucking example? No, it's way more fucking complicated than that. So, and also this whole who's the best guitarist competition crap it just creates a lot of fighting and stupidity, and it's way too complicated to really get into it. And there really is no such thing as the best of the best. There's just trained and untrained, and people who are lucky and people who are in the moment, and that's all it is, really. That's all it really is, you know? Alright, so anyways, yeah, chords though, here's the A chord. That was used for that Van Halen thing that I was showing you earlier. Something like that. So yeah, there's the A chord. It's also over here, same thing. It's used a lot in so many songs. So many songs, the A chord is very important. So learn the A chord, those 3 right there. Then there's the D chord, which is these 3 right here, right there, those 3. Learn the D chord. You can play it like this. You can use 3 fingers. I just do this. I'm lazy. I play chords the lazy man's way. Here's G, you know, they expect you to like put these fingers here. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I don't give a fuck. Whatever sounds better to me, you know? Sometimes I'll tack on a little. So yeah, learn the chords. They're very useful in a lot of things, and it also helps you learn music. If you go online, you look up tabs, you see the G chord, you know exactly how it goes. You see the A chord, you know exactly how it goes. You see the D chord, you know exactly how it goes. A minor, E minor, E minor, E. Yeah, there's all kinds of chords. So just learn the basic ones, the more popular ones: A minor, A, D minor, D, E minor, E, G, F is a popular one. B, yeah, sure. Just get the gist of it. You don't have to get too into it, Maybe later. But, just learn the ropes. So chords are useful. Definitely useful. And what was that last thing I was going to show you? That I was going to tell you. Yeah. So, yeah, get your calluses going. Learn some real simple shit. Get a feel for bar chords. Learn actual chords. And then that last one is, well, basically just what I was saying earlier. Don't let motherfuckers tell you how to play. Don't let them discourage you. Don't let them yell at you and shit and berate the way that you play and stuff. You suck, you gotta play it like this. There's a lot of those assholes out there. Oh my God. And a lot of them are monstrously sexist too. Like, Jesus Christ. These are horrible human beings, a lot of these dudes. Like, if you go on to like a St. Vincent music video, she's an amazing guitarist. She's one of the best female guitarists alive today. But you got a lot of like sexist, like a woman could never play a guitar as good as a man, and stuff like that, dude. And it's like, well, clearly you fucking idiots never heard of Khaki King. Like, that woman's fucking nuts on guitar. Or how about the Queen of Rock herself, Sister Tharp. Sister fucking Tharp. Jimmy, do me a favor. If you don't know who Sister Tharp is, find out now, dude. Go on YouTube, look up the song, Didn't It Rain. It's fucking amazing. This black woman from back in the day, she basically invented metal, dude. She was one of the first to use distortion on an amp and fucking rip some sick solos and shit on her SG. She was very fucking good at guitar. So fucking good that Chuck Berry and Little Richard and Jimi Hendrix all claimed her to be the queen of rock and roll. That's how fucking good she is. So, check her out, man. But yeah, the ladies can rock real good. Don't let the sexists tell you otherwise. Fuck those people. So yeah, there's a lot of snobs out there in the guitar world who are gonna fucking tell you what's what. And fuck those people, man. Fucking snobs. Can't stand people like that. Just sort of do your own thing. Have fun. Be creative. And I'll tell you right now, Jimmy. Life is like, mostly shit. You know this, but. Certain hobbies, certain things that you really like, that you can really get into, and you can learn a lot and have a really good fucking time. And my experience with learning guitar, it didn't start easy, just like it is for you. I can already tell you're feeling like giving up. I don't think you should, though. I think you should keep on pushing it, And even if you don't become Hendrix overnight, whatever, dude. Nobody does that. Like, who cares, Just have fun with it, Just do your thing. Experiment. Learn. Be creative. That's living, man. That's really enjoying it. Listening to snobs and trying to live up to their expectations. Like, no, dude, don't do that. But I don't have to tell you this. You're not a fucking idiot. I'm just reminding you. Reminders are always good. But I've seen your Halo skills, bro. You got the moves. You can kill a bitch good. You can fucking... I've seen you play on Lockout where you fucking snipe a bitch, fucking no problem, and the second he respawns, you fucking no-scope his head off, and then the second he respawns again, you fucking no-scope his head off again, like you knew. You just knew where he would be. You guessed correctly, like you have really good instincts and quick reaction time. So I know you got the hand skills, bro. I know you do. So if you can play Halo pretty good, you could probably pick up guitar just fine. So I don't think you should give up. I think you should keep persisting, even though your guitar isn't that great, like you got a lower end model, obviously, some cheaper made in not America kind of thing. But hey, like, look at this bass guitar. I told you, this bass guitar is a cheap piece of shit from Indonesia or something, But I made it into something badass. Like, it plays good. It's fun. It's cool. So you don't always need the fanciest shit, You don't have to be like me and always need or want some kind of fancy high-end guitar, So even though your guitar ain't the greatest in the world, you can kind of make it your own too, Like I said, do some mods and stuff. Make it unique. Make it a guitar that doesn't exist in this world except in your hands, that's like one of the coolest feelings ever. That's what my custom shop over there is. But not my custom shop, my Warmoth Strat. You know, like that's a combination of woods and pickups and shapes that are that only fucking exist on that guitar. That type of exact model or whatever, the specs on that guitar, they don't exist anywhere except in this fucking room. You know, like it's just true. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's a chance that one or two people on this planet has the exact same type of guitar, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I mean, look at this thing. Let me get it. Oh yeah, Jimmy, I got a VR headset for my Nintendo Switch, and it's kind of shitty, and I don't like it, so I don't recommend getting into VR. That's just my personal opinion, though. But yeah, this guitar right here, this fucked up, relic-y, nasty thing. Look at this thing. And it even has a contoured, tapered neck. You can see that on the hilt there. It comes inward. You see that? It's not perfectly flush. Right here, you see that? It's not sticking out all fat. Yeah, so that gives you better high fret access. It's even tapered right here. You can see that. There's this little cut it out section right there. Warmoth knows what they're doing, dude. And yeah, Brazilian rosewood Cocobolo neck with a Cocobolo shaft neck with a Brazilian rosewood fretboard that's so well put on there that you can't even tell that the fretboard and the Cocobolo are separate. You know, like that line looks so smooth. Oh my god, they did such a good job. This is a great guitar. And I got the TV Jones Starwood Stratocaster pickups assembled with a French wiring harness, assembled in France. You know. Fancy boy shit, right? Gold hardware. Yeah, this thing is awesome. And the body is made out of roasted swamp ash. And the top is a spruce top, you know, like they do on those light-colored acoustic guitars to give it some resonancy. And it's got an F-hole, so it's somewhat acoustic, you know, somewhat resonant. So you can kind of play it acoustically, especially if you have like an amp that you set up with EQ settings to get more of a echoey neck pickup kind of reverb vibe to it. And then after that, get like a pedal that's badass for acoustic replication. And then bam, you got yourself an electric guitar that sounds like a fucking acoustic, which is awesome because I hate playing acoustics, but I love the sound. So this is like amazing. But I haven't gotten that fucking pedal yet, so I can't demo it right now, but I'm sure it'll be badass. Everybody's saying they're great, which is awesome because historically, pedals that make your electric guitar sound like an acoustic have sucked major fucking dick, but apparently things have gotten better since those days, and they got some new pedals. So I'm getting this one pedal called the Hot Tone. That's what it's called, but I call it Ho-Tone. Anyway, I'm getting a Ho-Tone AC pedal, acoustic pedal. And it cost me $150 fucking dollars, and that sucks. So it better be good. I'll be fucking pissed if it sucks. But I'll let you know how that goes. Anyway, but yeah, guitars, man. I love guitars. I'm obsessed with guitars. And I don't know if you'll feel exactly the same way as I do about guitars, Jimmy, in the future, but I'm just saying, right now, I can understand that you're frustrated and playing is hard. And shit, even today, I will watch musicians like Ferdy K and Anton Batista and what's that one lady's name? She's amazing. Lacey Johnson. But I was thinking of someone else. What's her name? I talked about her on this channel before. But anyway, yeah. My point is, I'll watch these musicians who have created these amazing, detailed, elaborate arrangements that play out really perfectly and really well, and they do a great job, and I see them do it, and I'm just like, oh, I'll never be that good, I'll never... And that's probably true. I probably won't ever be that good. But maybe I could be kind of good, or maybe I can learn some of the parts of their song. Maybe I can learn parts of it and then add my own stuff to it and create something completely original and maybe even better to some folks. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of methods and things you can do with a guitar. There's an endless amount of creativity that you can come up with. All kinds of cool shit. So never lose hope. Never get too intimidated or anything like that. Never get too frustrated. And if you do, maybe take a break and then come back later, that kind of thing. So yeah, that'll just give you the gist of some of the basics, you know. But I don't know, I'm obsessed with guitar, so that's just me. But I don't know if you'll feel the same way in the future, Jimmy, but yeah, that's how that goes. Oh man, I got too many guitars here. But yeah, bro. Last thing I want to talk about was that Halo TV show. Yeah, I'm actually kind of on the fence here. Like if this was a 3-4-3 game, I'd be like, oh, that's probably gonna suck dick. Like no problem. But this is a little different. 3-4-3 is involved, so that sucks. And okay, let me just say what I think sucks and what I think is awesome, and I'll let you